Friends, I may have discovered one of the most cool, simplistic, comfortable, practical slingshot frames I have ever worked with. We're going to take a little journey down to the creek. You got to see this. I hope you're doing well, my friend. We're working with one beautiful early fall day. Today, I'm excited about getting off site here and taking a little adventure down into the woods to the creek to talk about this slingshot frame. I can't wait to show it off. It's rarely a time that I get out here and don't run into some wildlife. You better believe I'm packing though when I go down in these woods. A couple of weeks ago, I reviewed a compact, simplistic loop tube shooter from Piaoyu that I had said that I thought was a great idea, but with poor execution. Well, I sent that frame back and I ordered another one of their frames, but this one is designed to shoot flat bands, and I am loving it so far. And here she is. This is a slip-on flat band attachment frame. No tying on bands, no screwing on bands, just slipping them in these grooves, just like this right here. So here's the flashback on how you put these in. Just fold the end of the band like that. Now you're gonna have to pull on this side to make this very tight, because you got to get it down in the groove like that. And you really just got to play with it. If it's nice and tight, it'll go down in there just like that. You see that? Just pull it on down in there. Keep it tight on both ends, and you're good to go. And it's not gonna pull through, especially if the band's got some thickness to it like this does. If you want to slide this back a little bit, you're just gonna have to, again, pull on both ends like this and then pull it back. Keep the other end tight and just pull back on the other side. This is 5 inches in length and it's 3 inches from my index to my thumb. And it does feel very comfortable in my medium hand. Another thing that I'm really liking about this is the effortless grip that it has, whether you're holding it this way or this way. It won't be long before just about all of these leaves are laying on the ground. Fall's pretty much my favorite season if I had to pick. I just don't think it lasts long enough before it becomes winter. I love how quiet it is back here. Well, it's quiet when the four-wheelers aren't coming through here. We've kind of got like a community of people who ride four-wheelers through here, but they made these trails, so I can't complain. We're still not out of the woods yet with the snakes, so I've got to keep an eye out for them as I trod through here. All right, we're getting close to the destination. It's still looking pretty good down here. I had macheted this trail because it was really grown up at one point. This is one of my favorite spots to come to at the creek, because in this area it's one of the most remote. It's still pretty grown up down here though. And here we are. The creek is looking really dry. You can see how it's eroded back. I think we've got a issue up the creek that probably needs to be looked at some point, because this part right here used to be pretty lush, but we haven't had a lot of rain either. So I gotta say, I have never seen a frame like this before with this design. Out of all the slingshot channels I follow on all of the internet, I've just never seen a frame like this. And I gotta tell you, this really satisfies the minimalist in me. The question is, how well does it shoot? Nice first shot there. Missed that time. Knocked the darn thing out of the tree. I've really enjoyed shooting upright as of late. Just in case you missed it, I did a tutorial on how to shoot upright last week. You want to put a fairly thick set of bands on this slingshot. The reason why I say that is if the bands are too thin, they'll slip right out of these grooves. You can put thin bands on it, but you need to leave the bands kind of long, because if you cut them short, there'll be too much tension and they'll pull right through those grooves. These bands are a little thicker and they did just fine. You may find the dynamic of this Slingshot a little bit difficult in the beginning. I had to do a little bit of practice work before I started filming my shots, and it took me a few shots to get dialed in. All right, it's time to climb on out of here. I gotta say, I'm very satisfied with this frame. It's simple, it's low maintenance, and you gotta love that band attachment. I just can't say enough about the design as well. And look at that pocketability. An all-around huge win for Piaoyu Slingshots. I know they did not get a lot of love from me in the last review, but I hope this one makes up for it. Take care, everyone.